Noah, Noah and the Ark. Noah and the Ark. Noah and the Ark. That's what we shall be talking about today. We shall be talking about Noah and the Ark. This is a story most of us are familiar with. We are going to be looking at Genesis chapter 5 verse 28. That's where 28 and 29, that's where Noah is first mentioned. And the story of Noah goes all the way from Genesis 5:28 to Genesis 10. So Lamech, that is Noah's father. Lamech gets a son whom he calls Noah at the age of 182. 182 years of age, Lamech calls his son Noah. Noah means comfort or relief. Lamech says that God has cursed the land. Since the Lord cursed the land, we have been toiling. The work of our hands, we've been toiling. We've been working hard. But this, my son, he will bring comfort to people. He will be a relief to people. So he calls his son Noah. And Lamech lives to be 777 years of age. He dies at 777 years of age. Noah, when he's 500 years of age, gets 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Noah, when he's 600 years of age, that's when the flood comes. Now, God has been very unhappy with the way people are behaving. And he says that he's going to destroy the entire earth, the people in it, the animals in it, and every creeping thing, and even the birds of the air. But he's going to spare a few people. Noah, his wife, and his 3 sons and their wives, plus a few animals and creeping birds and creeping animals. God is going to spare a few so that the earth and the creation in the earth can continue to be perpetuated. So God asks Noah to build an ark. He says he's going to bring a flood to destroy the earth, and he's asking Noah to build an ark. The length of the ark, 300 cubits. The breadth of the ark, 50 cubits. The height of the ark, 30 cubits. And it has 3 decks. It has 3 decks, floors. First floor, second floor, third floor, and even 4th floor. And there's a window and there's a door. The door is on the side of the ark. So when the floods start, Noah, with the instructions from God, Noah begins to come in with his wife and his daughter-in-laws, and with his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, plus the animals. They're supposed to come in 2 by 2, male and female. So he brings in the animals 2 by 2, male and female. He brings in the birds, he brings in the creeping creatures, and the door of the ark is shut. And then the rain begins to pound. Noah is 600 years of age when the floods begin. The rain begins to pound, the heavens open, and the floods come. The rain pounds for 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days and 40 nights. By the time the rain is over and the heavens have closed, there's so much water all over the land, the earth, and all the creatures have died. Everybody who's not in the ark has died. Every creature that was not in the ark has died. Every animal, every bird, every creeping insect has died. And the ark is now floating over the mountains. It has been lifted off the ground by the waters, and it is now floating over the mountains. So when the rain subsides, another 150 days, when there is so much water on the earth, the water is even covering the mountains. The ark comes to settle on a mountain called Ararat. So after 150 days have gone by, the water begins to subside. Now Noah opens the window and sends out a raven to see if the earth is habitable. Then he sends out a dove. The dove comes back, did not find a place to land. 7 days later, Noah releases the dove again. It goes out. It comes back in the evening with a leaf of olive, an olive leaf or in its beak. Shows that now the water has abated, the water has receded, the water has subsided, and now even the plants are beginning to grow. So 7 days later, the dove is released again by Noah, and this time it doesn't come back. So Noah waits for God again to give instructions that now they can leave the ark. So when God gives instructions to leave the ark, they open the door and they leave the ark. Before they entered the ark, God had already also given instructions about food, that all manner of food should be stored in there, which Noah did. Noah did everything according to the way God had commanded. The Bible tells us that God was happy with Noah because he was blameless, he was righteous, and he knew how to obey God, and he knew how to walk right with God. So Noah comes out of the ark with his family and with the animals 2 by 2, and God makes a covenant and says that never again will he destroy the earth like he has done this time. He says the rainbow, that every time he sees the rainbow, it will remind him that he has made a covenant with humanity and with the earth, that he will never again destroy the earth like he did using the flood. So Noah goes out there with his family, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and he starts another career. This time he's an husbandman. He's doing a vineyard. He has started a vineyard, and one day he drinks, and when he drinks, he's drunk and he sleeps. He forgets to cover himself. So one of the sons looks at him and laughs, and when he gets up from his drunken slumber, he curses the son and says, Canaan, because now this son is going to be the father of the Canaanites. And he curses and says, Canaan, you are cursed. So Noah goes ahead to live 950 years. He dies when he's 950 years of age. So Noah built the ark. God instructed him to build the ark, and he obeyed and he built the ark. God gave him the instructions and the specifications about how big the ark should be, and he listened. God told him to fill the ark with food so that they would have food to eat, which he did. The rain lasted 40 days and 40 nights, and after that, the waters covering the earth covered the earth for a whole 150 days. Then again, the water started to subside, and then one day, the earth started again to grow another chance. And God said this time he has covenanted with human beings and with the earth, that he will never again destroy the earth using the floods. But the reason why he had destroyed the earth using the floods is because the people had become too wicked and too violent. And the sons of Nephilim, giants, were having relationships with human beings. Angels were also having relationships with human beings. So that is why he was forced to go ahead and destroy the earth. So God has covenanted with us, and he says that the rainbow means that he will never again destroy the earth through floods. He will never again. It happened during Noah's time. It will not happen again. So during Noah's time, people used to live long. Noah himself lived 950 years. And now God reduced the years of life and said from now onwards, human beings will live 120 years. No more than 120 years. Because those days they used to live long and they had become wicked. So he reduced their lifespan to 120 years. So this is Noah. God blessed Noah and said, Noah and his sons, he said, go ahead and multiply and fill the earth and replenish it. And he said, go ahead and multiply and be fruitful. And he said, whatever it is on earth, it shall fear you, it shall dread you, and you can eat. You have everything that you want to eat. You have everything at your disposal. Whatever it is you want to eat, go ahead and eat, as long as it is not meat with blood in it. Then he said, all the creatures shall fear you. All the creatures shall be in dread of you, because you are the one in charge. You are the one with the dominion. You are the one with the power. So he gave Noah the same blessing that he had given Adam, to fulfill, to go ahead and be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. The same power that Adam had before the fall is the same power that Noah was given after the flood, to multiply and to subdue the earth and all the things. God said, I've given you all things, a blessing, all things. That is the blessing. So, thank you very much for listening to me. At your own time, please read the story of Noah and get acquainted with Noah, that he is, the Father had said that he is our comfort and that he is our relief, because God had cursed the land. God had cursed the land because Adam and Eve sinned, because Adam and Eve listened to the enemy and ate of the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden, which God had specifically said, please do not eat of that tree. So Noah is blessed. In all things he is blessed. So thank you very much for listening to me. Please go ahead and share, like, subscribe, comment, and God bless you as you go ahead to read about Noah for yourself. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.